Hi, so I'm going to try to communicate what I think because things make more sense when I say them out loud. I've only ever thought my thoughts, so I only know the range of my thoughts. In the same way, I only know the range of hot and cold by my environment. If I lived in LA, I would think 50 was cold, but since I live in Minnesota, I think cold is -20. So I think that my most intelligent thought is quite intelligent, but sometimes I watch videos like Zay Frank and suddenly I see that my intelligence is 50 and his is -20. And currently I think this analogy is unbelievably creative and original. But then I realized that, oh yeah, I'm at 50, which means Zay Frank has probably thought something like this already a billion years ago. And then I think that probably everyone in this world, except for 5-year-olds, have already thought this and have experienced -20 so many times in their lives. And I'll never be able to be that smart. And that's a really difficult thing to go through every time you think of a thought. Because every single thought that I think is pretty good. I think is pretty smart. I think is pretty funny, is pretty depressing, is pretty sarcastic. And then I think, alright, there's like all these people who probably can think of a better anything. I know that there are people who are not as smart as me, but it's really hard to just put myself in a gray area. I initially think that I'm a genius, and then I realize that I'm probably an idiot. And I'm glad that I'm not an arrogant asshole that thinks that they're the best person ever, because I really don't like those people. But it makes me not do things. I don't say things because I know it's not the best of whatever I want to say. I don't say a joke that I think's funny because I know that somebody else has a better joke and that people are gonna hear me and be like, oh, that was interesting, like, at best. I don't tell people that I'm sad because I know that there are people who are more depressed than me and that we should spend more time on them. And I don't tell people that I did something good because I know that other people have spent more volunteer hours, so on and so forth. I don't talk about myself because I feel like I'll be a hindrance on the limited knowledge that people can store in their mind, that they're gonna regret talking to me because the little time they have in their life was wasted by me. Which makes this video all the more hypocritical because I'm gonna edit this expecting somebody to watch it and then they're probably it's gonna be a waste of their time. But I'm making these videos because even if they're not the most original, creative, funny, pretty videos and they're not worth people's time, they're worth my time and they're worth me feeling better about myself. And so I need to force myself to do this and talk and be just who I am, and hopefully then at some point I can look at him and say, you know what, Mara, that actually was okay. It wasn't a waste. So I hope that makes sense because I over-explain a lot of things and sometimes they get a little overcomplicated and weird. I hope this thought process can help you understand why I act and am the way I am, and hopefully I can evolve and change in a good way so that I can not regret. Wasn't that some okay shit there? Not deep, but it's okay. Bye.